जय श्री कृष्णा, राधे राधे। रामायण इंग्लिश Parashurama, Lakshmana encounter. The breaking of Shiva bow brought warrior Seg Parshuram the stormy petrel of Brigu density. Storming into the Swamvara venue. As a great rage, his fiery appearance silenced everyone. The king Janak paid obeisance to him. Seg Vishwamitra asked Rama and Lakshmana to pay respect. The warrior Seg by touching his feet. After the formality of blessing, Parshurama barked at Janak, O foolish king, who broke the holy Shiva bow, get him before me, or I will chop your kingdom into cow fodder. Do you understand? The king Janak turned dumb and fell with fear. Sita stood like a frightened deer. This forced Rama to say something to cool down Parshuram. O Lord, whoever broken the bow is your humble servant. Please give me your command. Servant is for serving. Listen, Rama. Whoever broke the same bow in my enemy is my enemy. I won't allow him to stay alive. Either he becomes forward or I will kill all the kings assembled here. So declaring, he rattled his battle axe. The kings and the princes turned pale with fear, but Lakshmana looked amused. The harsh words of Parashurama brought taunting reaction from Lakshmana. O Sag, O Axer, in our childhood we broke many such a bullets. Then you did not get angry. So why this concern for that old moth-eaten and worn-out bullet? Foul-mouthed kid, you don't know how to talk, calling the mightily Sivabo. Abolish the cheek see my battle axe. It has slain the Kshatriya warriors to clean this world 21 times. Lakshmana laughed, you hot talk and a funny axe. Does not impress me. I was no watermelon to be cut by it. I did not show anger because, as a principle, we do not harm Brahmins faithful, goats and cows. He said, when Rama saw that the argument was going out the hand, he stepped forward to stand between the quarreling duo. He said to Parshurama, O Lord, please forgive this ignorant child. I am the one who is your culprit, your humble servant, Rama. A lord and his servant can't be enemies, sir. The humility of Rama surprised the angry Seth. He got thinking he had heard that Lord Vishnu had taken incarnation as a son of the king Dashratha of Ayodhya. Parshurama wanted to get convenienced, so he handed his own Shiva bow to Rama and challenged, if you are the one who has broken that bow, then you can string this one to show me. Rama easily did it. Not only he stringed it but put an arrow to the to and string to and announced, O Sag, you know that this arrow does not wax itself. Once invoked, it must do some damage of something. It will destroy all the credit of your penance and your transcendental power. Parshuram had no doubts about the true identity of Rama. He prayed of Rama, don't destroy my power to transcend. Just destroy the credit of my penance. Rama accepted his request and led him transcend into Mahendra mountains. All the kings heard a sigh of relief as soon as Parshurama disappeared from there. The king Janak said to Vishwamitra, O Sag, please advise how do we arrange the wedding? Sag Vishwamitra suggested, O king, I think you should send a messenger to Ayodhya with a request for the king Dashratha to arrive in Mithila with a marriage party of his side. The messenger was dispatched without any delay. Rama Sita wedding ceremony. When the messenger from Mithila gave the king Dashrath the invitation for the marriage of Rama from king of Mithila Janak, his joy knew no bounds. The exciting news was at once relayed to the queens. The messenger was put up in the royal guest house. The king sent one of his trusted men to fetch the family guru, Sagava's sister. The news brought Bharata and Shatrughna running to their father. The king, their father the king. The excitement was a catching up. Soon it was all over the palace, and a little later, the whole city knew about the wedding of Rama. The citizens were greeting one another with beaming faces. The women were agog with happiness. The king ordered for the chariots, elephants, and horses to be decorated and saddled ceremoniously. He consulted his ministers also on the matters relating to the marriage. The chambers of the queens were echoing with music and songs sung by women. Outside the city, the marriage procession was being prepared. The very next morning, an auspicious hour, the procession started. The company consisted of the king, guru, Vasishtha, family members, the ministers, chieftains, and a large number of prominent citizens. The grand the grandeur of the procession over overwhelmed the citizen of Mithila. When he reached there, the processionist too very greatly impressed by the decoration of Mithila city. Made of made to the welcome the guests, the king Janak was present at the very gate of the city, along with an army of his family members and other bigwigs. Beside the huge crowd of the citizens, the marriage party was LED straight of the wedding hall. To make the occasion memorable, Janak proposed marriages of the brother of Rama, as well with his other daughter and two nieces. Dashrath accepted the proposal at once. Hence, beside Rama, Lakshmana was a married. Rama Lakshmana was married to Urmila. Bharat to Mandavi, and Shatrughna to Shrutkirti. Shruti Kirti. The king Janak gave so many gifts of gold, silver, precious stones, and other valuables to the couples that they made a mountain when the marriage party was preparing to depart along with the married couples. The king Janak met the king Dashrath to express his happiness and the gratefulness. He said in choked voice, O king, thank you for honoring me by accepting the proposal I made. I seek your forgiveness if I have taken advantage of your generosity. The happiness of my daughters and the nieces had made the shamelessly selfish in seeking all your sons. Please pardon my mistake. The king Dasara took the folded hands of the king Janak in his own hands and spoke, "Don't say that, O King Janak. It is I who has been honored by getting a chance of having a multiple alliances with a noble family like yours and with a person of your greatness." And they embraced each other warmly. Then the procession set out for home. When the news of the arrival of the marriage party spread in the city of Ayodhya, enthusiastic crowds raced towards the city gates. The city had been lit up with lamps, the roads were decorated with welcome arches, buntings, and the festoons. The roads were lined up on both sides by eagerly waiting women and girls who stood with flowers and brass plates with lit up lamps to offer traditional worships. The palace was glittering with the decorations. The queens had been busy ordering maids around getting everything ready since morning. Now they stood at the gate to welcome the grooms and their brides on the instruction of Guru Vasishtha. The marriage party had halted outside the city. There Dashratha performed the worship of Lord Shiva, Parvati and Ganesha. Then the party entered the city. The citizen greeted the party with great joy and the fervor. The people were craning their necks to have a glimpse of the grooms and the brides. The procession was moving on foot. It was a great scene. Guru was sister LED, the party followed by Dashratha, the newlywed couples, and others. The road was carpeted with flowers. The girls threw petals and them. The women performed worship every here and there along the route. At the gate of the palace, the mother queens quickly got over the worship ceremony and the blessings formalities. The rewards and the alms were given with same speed. The queens wanted to see the faces of their daughter-in-law as soon as possible. Then the couples were already in. Now the finish chapter 1. Next video chapter 2. Jai Shri Krishna, Radhe Radhe.